constantly broadcast your spiritual condition to the unseen world. The first type of garment you might be putting on is the garment of sin. This is the absolute fastest way for God or demons to recognize you from afar. When you have the garment of sin on, you are immediately seen as a dead person in the spirit. Your prayers or your worship get seen as completely hypocritical in the spirit. This is why there are times a person might pray and fast, but nothing is happening. As far as the spirit realm is concerned, you have zero authority because your spiritual clothing betrays your words. Sin always produces a foul-smelling, filthy garment in the spirit. This is why the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 1, "Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stinking savor." That means just as a single dead fly can contaminate and ruin an entire bottle of expensive perfume, sin in your life will cause even your own spiritual life to stink. It does not matter how anointed you are or how long you have been in ministry. A little sin left unaddressed will corrupt the garment God has placed on your life. In Zechariah chapter 3 verses 3 to 4, we see Joshua the high priest standing before God, but he is wearing filthy garments. Because of these dirty clothes, the Bible says Satan stood at his right hand to resist him. Think about that. Joshua was a high priest, a man of God, yet the devil could legally block him. The angel of the Lord had to command those standing by him, and the first thing he said was that, "Take away the filthy garments from him." And unto him he said, "Behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of raiment." Notice that his filthy garment was directly connected to his authority and his iniquity. When you live in sin, you are putting on a filthy garment in the spirit. These rags emit a terrible spiritual odor that attracts demonic and spiritual attacks. You will find yourself constantly resisted, blocked, and frustrated in life. It is not because God does not love you, but because your spiritual clothing is giving the enemy legal access to your life. This is exactly why you see a person pray loudly and go to church every single Sunday, but they are still heavily afflicted by the enemy. This is why in Isaiah chapter 64 verse 6, the Bible says that all our righteousnesses are as filthy rags. Jude verse 23 says, "And others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh." The second type of garment is the garment of heaviness. This is the garment that makes a person too heavy